La Crosse County is working to cut down on the contact between troubled juveniles and police.
We've told you about the System of Care initiative in the past and how it aims to improve relationships between adolescents and law enforcement. News 8's Sarah Tamer is here now to tell us if this initiative seems to be working. Sarah?
It's been 5 months since the System of Care initiative was put in place to help keep adolescents in school and out of the justice system. The initiative worked to find different approaches to respond to kids who commit offenses considered non-criminal and still hold them accountable by giving them services instead of arrests. Local police and initiative representatives say they're pleased with what they've seen so far.
Despite a national decline in youth crime, there is a bigger issue at hand, one that La Crosse County is working to tackle.
To ensure that when we're talking about these low-level, low-risk youth that we used to either ticket or refer into the juvenile justice system, I think our goal is to ensure that we're referring those now all into the system of care.
The county wants to change the way it deals with juveniles when they make minor mistakes such as disorderly conduct, minor theft, and damage to property. Officers say those are mistakes that can be learned from by offering treatment options instead of jail time. And the System of Care initiative is doing just that.
What was the scenario? What were the thought patterns? What resulted from that situation? And then what were the short-term and long-term consequences? And then what we do is we go back and we say, okay, well, what if I would have been thinking differently?
Part of the work also includes addressing underlying issues some youth are facing.
Homelessness, or it's been some significant unaddressed mental health needs from the student. If we can't get in there and really provide those support early on, again, research shows these students then, it's like they're being referred to the county juvenile services to get those services. And so once we have a kid in the system, they're going to stay in the system.
And officers say another part of the puzzle is acknowledging the disproportionate minority contact with police.
Certainly we understand that there are those biases that are out there, and we want to try and do everything we can to be fair and treat people fairly and equally across the board.
Officers also say while they haven't exactly seen a decrease in juvenile contact, the La Crosse School District has already referred about 28 students to the System of Care. This in turn will decrease the amount of citations that are issued, and instead school officers are working a lot more closely with administrators of the System of Care to make sure the kids are put on the right path.
Thanks a lot, Sarah. And the System of Care administrators also say the initiative has allowed them to work more closely with patients, which in turn has helped them better understand the youth.